Hello there and welcome. Today we're talking about unethical marketing. And the question is, are you guilty as charged? I was going to call this liars, cheats and frauds, right? But to be quite honest with you, in today's world, there is so much skepticism and there's so much distrust everywhere, both in sales and in marketing. And I just wanted to share some ideas with you to make sure, and I'm not saying you are unethical, please don't think that. Just want to make sure that you are not making any stupid mistakes. That's really what it is, all right? My name is Beckenham, the village marketer, and as always, talking to you from my little Thai village, way out near the Cambodian border. And I can tell you, it is stinking hot here right now. We're about to get hit with the monsoon. Before I start, let me just say a quick hello. Penny, good to see you. Isan, thank you. Marky Davis, good to see you. Joanna and Cecil, thank you very much indeed. I appreciate you joining me, guys. Anyone else I missed there? If I did, my sincere apologies. Moving to Breeder Carr, thank you for joining. Yvonne Jones, good to see you too. Thank you very much indeed. All right, so unethical marketing. Are you guilty as charged? Here we go, all right? Let me get a definition right first, okay? And I've written this down in my own little shorthand to make sure I get the words right, okay? Deceptive selling, okay? This is the definition of it. It's to influence with false or misleading claims, okay? To influence with false or misleading claims. Hear this too. I'm not saying that you are making these claims in order to do the wrong thing. But if you are representing somebody, some institution, some company, or whatever it may be, make sure you have checked the claims that you are quoting. That's key, all right? I'll come back to that in a minute. So, deceptive selling is influence with false or misleading claims. By the way, if you are guilty of that, and you not even know you're guilty of that, then the people are not going to blame the company that you're representing, they're going to blame you. That's my point to you. Be careful there. Okay. The other thing in terms of unethical marketing, one's deceptive selling, and the other one is high pressure, okay, hard selling. Now, my definition of that is really appealing to the fears, the greed, or the vanity in order to persuade prospects to make a really quick decision, okay? In other words, it preys on people's weaknesses and takes advantage of them. That's high pressure sales. High pressure sales and deceptive selling are both unethical forms of marketing and sales, and both of them are unacceptable. That's my thoughts. Now, to help you think this through, so I can clarify some ideas. Billy Pickett, thank you for joining. And Paul, thank you for joining. Good to see you guys, and I appreciate it. And Barbara, thank you too. By the way, my apologies for running late. My sincere apologies for running late. I don't have any excuse. I'm being completely honest and transparent. I don't have any excuse. I was caught up with family matters, okay, which were fun, to be quite frank, and I run late to do my value to you. So anyway, here we go. All right, here's some examples to see whether you are on the right track. The first thing is misleading advertising, okay? Now, just recently there's been a lot of discussion online about some big ticket offers that have been closed down by the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, okay? And that's in regard of truth in advertising. And to be quite frank, some people, I don't want to go into details there, but that really is a very difficult situation for people to be placed in, because they are doing many times the right thing with people. And sometimes some government bodies make decisions that come out of left field from nowhere and no one really knows where they're all about. Or sometimes it's based on some complaints that may or may not be legitimate. And sometimes it's absolutely right. In other words, some companies are definitely doing deceptive, false advertising. But be careful there. So misleading advertising is something you've got to be aware of, okay? On a smaller scale, for example, let's say, forget the big ticket. I mean, let's say, for example, here's a good example. We had people come to our house maybe 3 months ago for pest control purposes, and they sold us this stuff, okay? But the question I asked the guy was, the question I asked the lady was, tell me, How many treatments does it take to stop getting the spot? Because we have spiders a lot in our little Thai village, right? How many treatments is it going to take to stop getting the spiders in our house? I mean, I hate spiders, right? Snakes first, spiders second, right? How many treatments does it take? Oh, you only need one treatment, sir. That's it, one treatment, and they're all gone forever. I'm thinking, well, I was born yesterday, or wasn't I not? But anyway, she said this. She sounded convincing, and even though it was against my better judgment, I said, are you sure of that? Because, spiders lay eggs and all this sort of stuff, and they have different cycles, etc. No, once, because we do a thorough job. That's it, boom, all right? Well, they did the spraying, okay? And, yep, the spiders disappeared. Well, they did for a week. And then a week later, there they were all over again. So that was misleading as far as I'm concerned. Will they get any business from me again? No. If people ask me about them, will I recommend them? No. So as far as their door-to-door business is concerned in this village, they're dead and finished, right? That's the point, okay? Another example you should be aware of is contacting people without consent. If you are buying email lists, be careful. Sure, you are aware of a thing called the Can Spam Act, okay? I appreciate that. And the Can Spam Act allows you to purchase email lists, and it allows you to contact people one time. One time. Be careful with that, okay? Do not fall under the problem of the Can Spam Act. It's there for a purpose, to stop people being interfered with and having their email addresses reused in the wrong way, okay? Be quite frank with you, even a single contact is probably going to not get you any good anyway. If you really want to build your email list, do it organically, okay? Really, don't try and buy other people's email addresses. That's rubbish. Another thing which really gets up my claw, and I regard this as unethical marketing, and that's people on social media who do these things. One, they send me a friend request and then send me immediately, okay, their links to their business opportunity without even asking me who I am, what I'm interested in. That's one. Thank you for the loves, by the way. And Ilya, thanks for joining. And Helen, thank you for joining too. So one, if you're guilty of that, if you are joining on social media, for example, on Facebook, where we are right now doing a live, okay, if you are sending friend requests to people in order to build your business by getting more contacts to ping them out your business, that is totally unethical, and it's lacking in etiquette, and it's completely unprofessional, okay? Now, I know I'm talking to the converted here. I appreciate that. But if you're getting it back, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because it drives me nuts. And to be quite frank, I unfriend those people immediately. Secondly, again on social media, and again relating to unethical marketing, those people who add me to Facebook groups without even asking me, that really drives me bananas. Anyone who's watching, hey, Justin, Jason, anyone who's watching have that same experience, let me know. Just leave me a comment right now, and I'll see whether you agree with me. Helen, thank you. Because truly, that is so unprofessional and so unethical. And it's a sign of desperation, just like the people spamming you with links, right? Don't do that. Please don't do that. It is truly unacceptable. I don't know whether I'd call it deceptive or high pressure or just stupidity. I'm not sure. I'll check the mark here. Carlette, good to join you. Thank you for joining me. Marky Davis, I hate that too, being added to groups before it is. I agree with you, Mark Davis. I agree. Penny, heck yes. I totally agree with you. I agree. Thanks. I've got some support. Great. It's not for those people who are watching this video on replay or even on live, okay, who are actually doing that. Please stop. Please stop. You are not going to get anything out of this, and all you're doing is killing your reputation. And we're talking about unethical marketing, and that to me is a perfect example, okay? Another thing about unethical marketing isn't I have and I hate it. Yeah, agree. Ilya, yes, I agree with you. Yvonne, there are so many people teaching that's what to do on LinkedIn. They make no attempt to build relations. Wow, that is true, Yvonne. That is so true. And it's happening here on Facebook too. I agree with you. It is totally unethical and unprofessional, and it doesn't work. So why people continue to teach that absolutely floors me. Stupid, stupid, stupid. All right. Get off your high horse, Peter. Okay. Next, another aspect of unethical marketing is making promises that you know you can't keep. Be careful there. If you really are making a promise in order to get someone to say yes, right? And you know deep down inside you can't do that. That's not just unethical. That's lying. Okay? That's what you do. You are lying to them. Now, would you do that to your wife or your family? Of course you wouldn't. Well, don't do it to your prospect either, because it's totally unethical, and you are guilty as charged if you do that. And by the way, wait with me until the end of this video. I've got something really good for those people who are having a problem getting people saying yes to your offers. I've got something for you that I think you'll find very, very helpful. Hang in there, because I'm nearly there. Next one, it's the fine print stuff, okay? This is unethical to me, be quite frank with you. In other words, you in the contract, you sold the contract, but you are not given all the information. It's not all disclosed to you. And now this is especially in relation to warranties and guarantees, and especially when it comes to electrical items and or life insurance and or buying furniture. If you are in online areas, there's a few other, I'm not going to go down that line because I don't want to cause any arguments. But I can tell you, if there is fine print in your contract that you think in your heart that your prospect should know, tell them. Don't leave it in fine print. Give them the pros and the cons. Be totally transparent. Be open with them. If you lose the sale, you haven't lost your integrity. Which is more important? Think about that. Next, bait and switch selling. If you are doing this, please cease and desist right now. What I mean by that is those people who are encouraging people to join at a really low price, okay? And when they got them in there, all of a sudden, they then get them to change and buy something at a higher price. Bait and switch, bait and switch, happening online and offline. You know what I'm talking about. It's totally unethical. Do not do that. Next, fake credentials. Now, I'm sure Bill get noticed the other day that I belong to over 300 Facebook groups. I never sign up for that many. That's for sure. Billy Pickett, what a good point. Yeah. So there's an example, ladies and gentlemen. Bill Pickett, okay, found himself in 300 Facebook groups and probably didn't sign up for anywhere near them, okay? Thanks, Bill. Appreciate your feedback. Now, fake credentials. I'm not assuming anyone's watching this does this, but be careful. There are many people, especially in the financial planning arena, okay, investment arena, cryptocurrency arena, who are running around giving all sorts of indications of their expert authority status, okay? And I can tell you, they are purely and simply high-pressure salespeople. They are not qualified in any way, shape, or form, okay? Sanjay Rao, thanks for joining. They're not qualified at all. Be careful. If people are telling you how qualified they are, ask them to verify their credentials, okay? Ask them to verify their credentials. Ilya, sick of all these crypto fake. I agree, Ilya. I'm sick of them too. I'm not against cryptocurrencies, right? I'm sick of the way people try to market it. That's the point of it, okay? So, fake credentials. Totally unethical, totally unacceptable. Next one, smooth talking Joe. You know, the one with the smile, okay, who works around as if he's your best friend, he's known you for years, and because the inevitable big slap on the back, hey, you doing right, and buddy this and buddy that, all that sort of crap, right? That really is so phony. If you're doing that even in a little way, stop. Please stop. Be authentic. Be yourself. People see straight through that. You may be taught to do that, to be enthusiastic and act enthusiastic, and you'll be enthusiastic, all that sort of stuff, right? That's 1980s, last century stuff. Don't do it anymore. Please don't do it anymore. People don't like it, don't want it, don't respect it, and you're wasting your time and making a fool of yourself, all right? But with all that in mind, good quality salespeople and marketers do not have to be, how would you say, timid. Okay, you don't have to be timid. In fact, what you shouldn't be is lazy. You should be tenacious. Now, by being tenacious, I don't mean being a pain in the ass, excuse the French, okay? Being tenacious means you are tenacious to make sure that your prospect understands with absolute clarity what their situation, what their circumstances are, and what the pros and cons of your particular solution are. Be tenacious to make sure they understand that. If you are tenacious and they truly understand that, then you are doing the most ethical thing possible, okay? So don't confuse tenacity with someone who's high pressure. Two different things altogether, okay? Huge difference between tenaciousness and unethical, unprofessional behavior. Okay, there you go. Whew, I better get off my high horse. This is the topic I had to get out to you because there's so much going on right now, okay? All this info is just unbelievable. Thanks, son. It's true, but it's true. And that's why it makes it hard for everyone else, all of us here who are running our businesses online or offline, and we run into this increasing level of skepticism and distrust because of the people who are doing these stupid things, right? Anyway, my call to action, two things for you. One, if you like what I'm sharing with you, okay, and you'd like more of this sort of stuff, come and look at me. Sorry, I changed those words. Come and look at our Facebook group. Oh, sorry about that. It's called Your Next Level, okay? If you're interested in looking at how to go about building yourself and your business in an ethical, professional way, your next level may be something of interest to you. Come and join us, okay? Secondly, I've got a great gift for you if you're interested. Myra Aquino, thank you for joining me. I'm nearly finished. Hope you can watch the replay because I want you to watch this one, okay? I've got a gift for you. If you're having difficulty getting people to say yes to you, okay? In other words, you're doing what you think is everything right, but it's just not working out for you, then send me a personal message, okay? And ask me for my simple PDF. And it's called Let's Talk Turkey. Let's Talk Turkey. If that's of interest to you, send me a personal message. If you're watching this on live or on replay, okay? Send me a personal message. Don't put it in a comment. Send me a personal message. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave me a comment, okay? There you go. Dicey, thanks for joining. Cecil, very good life better on what not to do in your business. Being unethical is for sure. Absolutely. Cecil, I agree with you. It's so easy to lose your credibility and your reputation. And heck, your reputation and your credibility is everything. Why risk that for the sake of a quick dollar? How short-sighted can you be? Thank you. Thank you very much, Cecil. Totally agree with you, and I know you're coming from the right place. All right. I hope you found that helpful. I hope you found it of benefit. If it did, leave me a comment here. And if you think this particular video could help other people, please share it. Because I want this message to go out for all of our benefit. I want everyone to totally understand why it's stupid to act unethically in any way, shape, or form. Many blessings from Thailand. All the best, and it's good to you in the near future. Thanks for sharing your valuable time with me. Bye for now.